a speed test comparison really against the iPhone 12 mini, just so I can make a point. I might make this a series on the channel or start doing these more often, because I get a lot of people that are always constantly asking me, well, isn't an older flagship phone like the S9, S10e, and the iPhone 8, aren't these phones super slow since they're older flagship phones? And it's always amazing because when I actually break it down and show people the comparisons and videos, I actually do the opposite on this channel. A lot of other tech channels will try to sell you up on something that's new, and I will try to sell you on something that's old, just because of the price to spec ratio here. Not saying that you can't buy, you know, any new phones. It's just that I want to show people that you can definitely get still a very fast and capable phone. These phones, as you're going to see, can keep up with the iPhone 12 mini, which has one of the latest and greatest processors as of right now. Alright, let's go ahead and dive into the speed test, speaker test as well. We'll do clear out these applications. Alright, so let's go. So watch how these phones are able to still keep up, and we'll actually go into PUBG so you guys can see that the gaming experience is still going to be pretty good, and if not pretty much the same experience that you'll get, you know, with a newer flagship with an older flagship phone. Open Subway Surf. Alright, boom. iPhone, iPhone, Galaxy, Galaxy. You guys see how close that was? So with a Snapdragon, and really pay attention to the Snapdragon 845 chip here, because it's really able to hang with these other processors here. Alright, let's keep it going. Open Temple Run. iPhone 12. And then it looks like, oh, this is close. Let me know. It looks like the mini S10e, and then it looks like the S9 and the iPhone 8 was tied. But look, that was super close, guys. We're also going to test out RAM management and see how well these phones do. Open Instagram. Looks like the S9 actually got it there. Oh wow, the S9 looked like the Galaxy phone's opening slightly faster. Again, let me know. Yeah, so that was pretty interesting. That was super close. Open YouTube. Galaxy S9, S10e, iPhone 12 mini, and then it looks like the iPhone 8 was last right there. Very impressive. You can see the Galaxy phone's coming out on top even a little bit here. Open Google Earth. Look like the mini, S9, 8. That was too close. I'm gonna slow this video down so I can see. Open Jetpack. Let's see here. iPhone 8, iPhone 12 mini, Galaxy S9. Looks like the S10e got kind of stuck here. And then we got the S10e last. Kind of got hung up there. And we are running iOS 14, Android 11, and Android 10 here. Alright, let's go ahead and try a more heavier game here. Oh, let's try Pokemon. Open Pokemon Go. S10, 10, S10e, S9. You guys see how close these guys are. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to gaming performance here. So once we get into PUBG, pay attention to just how it's able to. Let's go ahead and do a 12 mini versus S10e. Looks like the 12 mini got in there. Looked like the S10 was gonna load that up faster. Let's try 8 versus the S9. And remember the prices on these phones. These older flagship phones are literally around 200 bucks. For the iPhone 12 mini, you're paying around $575. That's the cheapest one for the refurbished one I have. And it looks like the S9 is going to beat the 8, maybe? And it does. It does beat the 8. And the 8 is finally in here. Alright, so for PUBG, as you guys can see, I'm going to show you something interesting. So, the iPhone 12 mini, if you bring up its graphics on PUBG, you can see that we pretty much can play extreme FPS, extreme, and then we can go up to Ultra HD here. So you have a pretty good, gaming experience. Now, also on the S10e, we are legitimately getting the exact same settings, guys. Extreme, Ultra HD. Literally getting the same exact settings as a phone that costs more than twice as more as it. Now, for the Snapdragon 845 chip phones, these phones are going to be able to play at extreme, smooth, ultra, no Ultra HD. So these phones are very capable of playing, they're very capable of playing, and it's the same settings for the iPhone 8, of course, too. It has the same settings as the S9 Plus here, and you're still able to play really well, especially at this price point. But just a Snapdragon 855 phone is actually going to get you pretty much the same graphics and FPS that you would get on, a flagship phone. So you guys can see there's really no difference in terms of just the speed and feel on these phones. It's going to be an awesome experience. And again, for the price that you're paying, I don't have an issue with, the Galaxy S9 and iPhone 8. I don't have an issue with the performance because it does its job pretty well, so no issue there. So let's see how well these phones did with RAM management. S9, still open, ready to go. Still ready to go. iPhone 8. The iPhone 8 got the first closeout here. Let's keep it going here. YouTube. Still open. Still open. Still open. And the iPhone 8 is open on that one. Pokemon Go. And we are still open on all of them. Doing very good so far, guys. And let's go ahead and try Temple Run. We're actually still open on these. Nice. See iPhone 8, and it closed it. iPhone 8 not able to hang here. Let's try Google Earth. Still open, still open, still open. Looks like the iPhone 8 is closed out most. It seemed like the PUBG pretty much kicked everything out of RAM here. And we got a closeout on the S9. Still open on the S10e. Still open on the Mini. Closed it on the 8. Let's see. Jetpack. Oh, Jetpack is actually still open. Still open on the S10e here. Still open on the Mini here. And iPhone 8 closed it. And let's go ahead and try PUBG. And the iPhone 8 closed it too. So the S9 Plus actually did a really good job there. I wasn't expecting it to hang with the iPhone 8 or the S10e or the iPhone 12 mini. I wasn't expecting it to hang with these two phones, but it did. I think Samsung does a really good job with RAM optimization with One UI Skin. Yeah, I think they do a really good job. So let's go ahead and check out the speaker quality. All right, let's hear a speaker side by side. Let's see which one sounds the loudest, max volume. It looks like the S10e is actually the loudest, and I do have Dolby Atmos on. And is Dolby Atmos on here? Let's turn Dolby Atmos on the S9. Yeah, still slightly louder than the S9 Plus here. The iPhone is kind of like a mix of the S10 and the S9 Plus. The iPhone does have more bass in it, and the iPhone 8 sounds like it's still the weakest speaker, just not as loud and doesn't have as much bass as these guys. Yeah, definitely more bass, but the S10e sounds overall more balanced. So that is pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching this video. I will catch you guys in the next one.